America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run on first down. Wagner. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Now a give right side. It's Wagner. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a give right side. Wagner. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 33. It's a gain of 34. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now a give right side. Wagner. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Brought down.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Back to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Escaping the pressure right. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The escapability and evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On first down, it's Wagner, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Josh Lambeau set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The quarterback
across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Lawrence on the stop. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Eluding the pressure. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On first down, it's Herbert. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now a handoff looking right. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up on a USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Panthers take over first.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. On the run, he'll let this go. And got his man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 33 yards that time. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. DJ Reader there on the tackle. 16-0. That's the score after one on EA Sports. And to give this time to the tailback. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Third down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Play action. It's Herbert. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Darius Slayton. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints add on to their lead.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
And 3.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Flushed out right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Herbert off of play action. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Slayton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. His pass caught at the 4. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
To Jonnu Smith.
Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints just continue to roll.
Josh Lambo.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Wagner, he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a give right side. It's Wagner. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st down, Wagner. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Wagner. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
9-yard line.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he... And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darius Slayton with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And this offense continues to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
37. Panthers nothing. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken in at the 3.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 23.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now they try the right side here. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Off the play fake. Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Darius Slayton. Incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
The 40-yard line.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Now a timeout.
Carried by number 4.
7 seconds left in the first half. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Got a man, Slayton. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Fancy footwork at the 45. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off play action. Herbert. Smith catches left side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Max Crosby in there to bury him for a loss of 11. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
3rd and long.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. On 4th down, Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Panthers will get the football back. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a give right side. Wagner. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Wagner. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up.
They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Good open field tackling there, a 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
26 yards. 1st down, Saints.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Herbert. Over the middle to Smith. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. but you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. This will be caught at about the 6. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Panthers will get the football back. On first down, Wagner. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
At his 2-yard line.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Wagner, and he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, here's Herbert looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. The first down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Herbert now. Flush to his right. He's going to let this. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Lambo to add on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Saints 44, Panthers nothing. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Wagner. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, it's Wagner. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
1st down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Wagner. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The running back. Tackled at the 25-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Meanwhile, here a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
Simmons on the tackle.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down at the 10. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you'll only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
New Orleans.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that will extend this big lead.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
4-yard line.
On 3rd down, it's Wagner. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about